Morning YouTube. So I've got goggles today because I've got my specs on. I'm wearing my glasses, so I've got my goggles on to keep the wind out my eyes. It's really cool but really sunny. We're on the draw. We've got the GoPro 11 with the sound of the wind compressor turned on. So all I can say is I apologise for the wind, you know, the noise coming over the talking. But the reason why I've done all the testing, still vlogged it, is because I just want to keep everything real. Vlogs that either stand the test of time or they age very quickly. And I don't know what is going to happen with mine, but I just want them to feel and appear very genuine. It's one of those fine lines between having a successful channel and having one that dies its death. I think ours is teetering. It can go either way. Sometimes we get the views, sometimes we don't. We're doing okay. I think as it stands today, we've got 376 followers. But we can go a week or two without getting any. Then we'll just get a batch. The way YouTube is going, we're definitely leaning towards the shorts and trying to take on TikTok. So the channel's really suffering and it's not growing as fast as what it could. But I've got to remember I'm doing this for a reason. You know, it's mental health as well as everything else. So I just keep on doing it for me, pretending that nobody else matters. I don't mean that personally, by the way. But, you know, I want something to be, you know, there could be a deal where I'm not here anymore. And I want my family to be able to look back on something. Kind of feel proud. Now know I'm not really going to bother wasting my time trying to talk if I'm doing over 60 miles an hour. So hopefully that's going to please a bit with a few more people. Here we are. I can see him. And it's fucking cold. There's actually people stood right next to this, and I'm still going to fucking vlog. Progress, eh? I've just spoke to one of the lads who's just started to ride, and he's got a little 125. So the chances are what we're going to do is probably meet up with him about 11:30ish. So I've got about an hour to wait, which means I can go get a coffee and then have a slow ride back down to Team Valley. I think he's going to be quite good on a bike. He's not a young duckling, but he's more of those kind of like advanced drivers, riders type people. So you know he's going to do well. He's got he drives for a living. So I think he's going to be quite good and comfortable on a bike. But we're going to go out with him today, give him a few little pointers, just make sure he's got some good lane awareness and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll have a nice little day. Got a free one again. Natty's still at work. So there's a couple of vlogs popped out recently, even Natty's not been in them. She's not dead, not yet. She's just stuck at work. So anyhow, and I think I've mastered the voice control. Should we give it a go? GoPro, stop recording. Oh my god, it worked. So I've gone glasses today, just to give me eyes a rest from wearing contacts. So today, obviously I've gone little eye goggles, you know, for the helmet, and it is actually comfortable. They do make a difference, keeping the wind out your face. Now that I know I can wear them, I'll get a couple of different sets, like darker ones and stuff like that. But I do tend to stick with the open helmets, even though that creates a bit of a problem with the vlogging. Because on a cholo, you know, there's no wind protection at all. So it's all down to editing. And like I've been saying, it is a progression. So fingers crossed, stick with us guys, alright? You know, I actually quite enjoy the editing sort of stuff. I'm probably better at the editing than being a presenter. It is what it is. Right, I'm going to shut up, go and get a coffee. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. It did work. Roadworks on around the northeast at the minute. Yeah, spot on. You look good. Yeah, it looks like you know what you're doing. Got good positioning. Let them out. Head checks. Obviously, because they see a learner, they'll just fucking naturally sit up your ass because they think you're going to go slow. So yeah, just keep your, keep your speed up. But I look spot on. Everything I've seen so far, you'll go through your bod. Easy. Just make sure you keep doing your head checks. Do you want to go in front? making yourself big and be seen. First stop, Granny Annie's. Get a coffee. But the whole rev is, it's not being aggressive, but it's making yourself bigger.
Aye.
Because, like when we came down that bank, that car pulled out, and the second one was going to go for it as well. So you take the stance of making yourself get into the middle of the road. And you give your bike a little blip to draw somebody's attention. Because that's that black car with the front yellow bumper thing. That was gonna pull out.
I was gonna come out like.
So you give them a little wake up call, because especially it's like it's that thing where obviously you know yourself. It's like when you're on a bike, people don't look for you. Because what they're looking for, when a car pulls up the junction, it's looking for a car, or a bus, or a truck. It's not looking for a bike. It doesn't associate. It's a thing in people's brains. So they're not looking for bikes.
And then once you see the L plate, that's another thing, isn't it?
Aye.
Very simple.
Yeah. The L plate helps actually. But it's that thing where you'll notice, you'll get the feel for it. You've got to do something to make them trigger, to realise you're there. Because, like, you know yourself, it's like you're looking for two headlights, not one. You know, and that's what cars and buses and bikes.
It does make you more aware on the bike, like.
Massively. Massively. If everybody had to have both licences, the roads would be way safer. So never hang around in a blind spot and go past, so you get their attention. And it's just like this, you learn over time. But you're riding spot.
Stuff like this is ideal.
Yeah.
It's making you look and run and that, you know.
But like I say, and it's like when I'm giving the bike a blip, it's to draw attention, because like you've got so much distractions in your car. You've got your radio, you've got the talk, and this, that, and the other. And believe it or not, the cars won't hear this bike. This bike's fucking loud, and they won't hear it. Whereas you've got to try and do something to make yourself presence bigger. Otherwise, they will pull out on you. You know, 100%. And if they do, the first thing you want to be doing is hitting your back brake as well as your front. Because you don't want to just front brake it, because you're locked up. And then depending on whether it's wet or dry, depends on how much pressure you're putting on, and if you're doing it at the front door or the back or whatever. Oh, that's spot on. Granny Annie's is class. I do good coffee there. Yeah.